They almost do it. They get so close. They write the message, rehearse the conversation, and they prepare for the rupture. But at the final second, they pivot, they hesitate, they flinch. And instead of stepping through, they step around. This is not always failure, this is strategy. Unconscious perhaps, but definitely deliberate. Because most men don't fear the unknown. They fear the known being taken from them. They fear what will happen to the comfort they've learned to survive inside. They fear what will break when they stop protecting distortion. So they perform a kind of partial movement. They say they've changed. They say they're evolving. They rearrange the furniture of the old life and call it transformation. But it really isn't. It's just avoidance in disguise. This is why most men turn back, not because they don't want change, but because they want change without loss. They want evolution without severance. They want clarity without consequence. They want reward without ritual. And the ritual is simple. Something must die, and it must be something in you. Not the man you're becoming, but the one who brought you here. The performer, the adapter, the appeaser, the negotiator. He cannot come with you. But most men won't bury him. They'll give him a new job, a new outfit, a new mask, a new persona, and they'll call that integration. But it's not integration, it's allegiance. The moment of truth arrives and they honour the old self instead of stepping through. And they say things to themselves like, maybe it's not the time right now. Maybe I'm being too reactive. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm not seeing the full picture. Maybe I'm the one who's wrong. Maybe I need to self-reflect more. Maybe it's me and not them. And then the moment passes, the window closes, and they tell themselves they were wise. They were discerning. And that's the most dangerous part. The mind reframes retreat as maturity, as responsibility, patience, and compassion. But it's not. It's self-betrayal. It's betrayal of the soul, of the fire, of the truth that was right there begging for you to follow it. This is why crossing a threshold is never a matter of insight. It's a matter of will. Not the will to win, but the will to burn what no longer serves, to burn your exit plan, to burn your plausible deniability, to burn your ability to return to a life you've outgrown. And most men don't do this. They stay right near the edge, just close enough to say they were there, but not close enough to actually change. They build identities around that tension, almost becomes a lifestyle. They become men of potential with no real solid imprint, men with language but no real integrated embodiment, men with stories and plenty of battle scars, men with stories but no scars. And the cost is very subtle. It shows up as chronic indecision, low-level resentment, procrastination, the dull ache of unclaimed power. And then they become critics of the men who did cross. They mock their certainty, they question their fire, they try to pull them back because it's easier to do that than to face their own retreat. This is how the cycle sustains itself. Men who turned back become mentors to other men not yet ready to go forward. And so the lineage of hesitation continues, but not for you, not now. Because if you're hearing this, you're still near the edge. You still have a choice to stop rationalizing hesitation or discernment or procrastination, to stop dressing fear in the costume of strategy, to stop pretending that next week will be different, Monday will be a different day, and you'll do it then. Because if you turn back now, you'll forget you were ever this close. You'll overwrite the moment. You'll bury the knowing. And that part of you, the one that almost changed everything, will die quickly and without witness. You can't let that happen. You have to name the fear, honour the grief, and cross anyway. Because the man who turns back inherits the same life with less fire, but the man who moves receives everything he couldn't even name yet. Welcome to The Architect Speaks.